What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are finishing up our 3-part mini-series on how to do your front brakes on your 100 series Land Cruiser or Lexus LX 470. Just a quick recap. Part 1, we disassembled everything. We took the caliper off, we took the rotors out, we took the wheel bearings out, everything was disassembled. Part 2, we started putting the hub back together. The wheel bearings were brand new, repacked, and put back together onto the knuckle itself. If you missed any of those 2 videos, make sure you go to my channel and check them out. Now, as for part 3, what we're going to be doing is putting the new brake pads onto the calipers onto the car. Where we left off last time is we had the hub, we had the new rotor back on the car. Now is a matter of getting the old pads off, new pads in, and back on the car. All the tools and parts that I use in my video will be listed in the description down below, so make sure you go and check that out. If you're already liking this video, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. And for more Land Cruiser content, don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get started. So next, with the caliper still loaded with the old pads in there, you want to press the pistons, the caliper pistons back in. So we got this little clamp, should do the job. One side. Make sure to do the other side too, because it's a four piston caliper, and sometimes the other side pops back out, so you just gotta do it again. It's kind of annoying, but oh well. The other side popped out a little bit, so push it back in. There we go. Very nice. So now, this will give us enough clearance to put the new pads in, because the new pads have a lot more material. These are pretty worn already. So when we put the new pads in with the new rotors, everything will fit. So to take out the pads, you need to take out this clip, the pins, top and bottom. Then you can take out this clip. Then the pads will slide out like this. So let's get to it. Get some regular ass pliers. That's one. That one comes out like that. And then these pins just slide out in theory. This one has a spring in it, so I want to make sure the spring comes out first. That. This guy, same thing on this side. Maybe if it let me, there it goes. And then the pin comes out like this. So after that, brake pads just slide out. So these are okay. There's still some life left, but they're pretty worn. The main thing I wanted to do was the brake rotors, because the brakes were vibrating a little bit, because they're kind of warped, but yeah, not bad. So these are the Quasi Quiet Centric pads. These are not OEM, obviously. The reason why I went with these is because I've actually used these on a different project car, and they were really good pads. So that's why I decided to go with these. They're really quiet. They're softer material, so they don't burn through the rotors as quick. And they come with all the hardware. If you can see, we've got every single piece of hardware that we need right here. So everything's brand new, so let's try to put it all together. This is the new pad. This is the old pad. Just wanted to show you guys the difference in the pad width itself. As you can see, it's probably like a little bit past halfway point. This is a good time to change the pad out. If it went any further, then you'd have to change the rotor because it'd be damaged. But since I was changing the rotor anyway, I guess I could have let it go a little bit longer, but you know, it's not recommended, not safe. Yeah. So the new pads, they come with these little metal plates that weren't in my original setup, I guess. I think I figured out what these are for. These go inside like this one right here that I've already put in. So basically, you see these holes on the top. See, the bottoms are slots. The holes on the top are they match up with the little pins that we're gonna put in, and these just go into the piston itself. So what you want to do, slide those two in, and then just squeeze it in like that. So both sides are in. Next, the pads go in, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Pads go in like this. Other pad goes in like this. So those clips actually hold the pad in place so it doesn't squeal. Alrighty. Then we've got brand new pins. Don't forget this little guy. How does this fit? Like this? It's like this. That right there. Squeeze it through. Barely came out the other side. Top one. So the new pads are installed. I had to use the old pins because the new ones were just a little bit shorter and they wouldn't stick through this hole to put this clip through. So I used the old pins. I used the old little tag right here, but this one is new. I still have the plates on the back to keep it quiet. And yeah, everything's bolted up. Put the brake line bracket back in, tighten down the 17s on the back. Yeah, this is the finished product. So all you gotta do is do it all over again on the other side. And that is it. We are finally done with the brakes on Land Cruiser. All that's left for me to do is bed in those brake pads. If you found this video informative or at least entertaining, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to see more Land Cruiser content, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.